Hello, Florian here. So, long story short, today I want to talk about this interesting LLM that's now free on OpenRouter and other platforms. And I want to talk about it because it's pretty interesting, because it's actually good. Some people said that it might be better than Fable on benchmarks like Deep ASWE, and others said that it's not better than Fable, but it's quite good for a few things. And as I tested it a few days now, I can surely say that it's quite good. Yeah, I do a lot of things with it, and I really enjoy talking with it because it's pretty straightforward. You don't have a lot of things like you have on Opus 5, for example, which is very verbose in my opinion. This one is pretty cool, and I am trying to get you to see how it's like working with it. So as you can see here, I'm using, let me bring it here, Stealth OX Alpha Max, and my default harness here is Pi, because it's my go-to harness. It's easy to customize and pretty powerful. So here, as you can see, I asked OX Alpha to give me like a step-by-step spine for this video that I'm creating right now. So we can do some small tests with it. So first one is to ask this OX model who made it, and let's do a split, and let's update this for now and see what we can get from it. Let's start Pi, and let's go to the models and search for OX Alpha from OpenRouter, and let's go with the max version. And let's start with the first one is let's get who made you and see what we get. I've done something recently using DeepSeek, and with the help of math and probability, it says that it could be something from Z.ai, which is the creator of GLM. And here we go, OX Alpha, an LLM developed by an undisclosed organization. I'm running inside Pi, a coding agent harness, where I help with reading files, running a blah blah blah. Is there something I can help you build or debug? Let's give it a task to use some math. So use some math and probability tools in order to get a glance, to get some details about this interesting and stealth model named OX Alpha. Let's try to find out where it is coming from. Ultra thing. Let's see. Yeah, I think the LLM is pretty good. I used it a lot these days, and not sure if it's better than Fable. I didn't compare it like one-to-one and see exactly the differences there, but it's quite good. I mean, I didn't have the need to use Fable or even Codex or even Grok, because in the past few days I've used a lot of Grok, and now with this OX Alpha I can say that it's pretty good, and yeah, obviously it's free, and why not using it a lot. One thing that I noticed is that at some point it was like stopping in the middle of the task, and I had to type in continue in order to get it do the work further. So wait, X Alpha Free Unlimited also exists in OpenCode AI, blah blah blah. So it's actually, there is a strong candidate. This is quite interesting here. So it says there is a strong recent candidate, Grok Code Fast. Grok Code Fast 1 was an OpenCode, and stealth models on OpenCode Zen, Code Supernova. But now think about the name, which is, I think it's an animal in Chinese or something like that. Naming conventions, yeah. So XAI Grok series, OX relates to GNU, is a wild beast, bovine. Okay, relate to bull, male, OX Taurus. Okay, we're getting somewhere, and it's interesting that we use the model itself to get to know where it's coming from. So it says the local registry gives me solid priors. Slug via OpenRouter. Okay, context, maxed output thinking levels, multimodal, price. Yeah, price is definitely not something to use for the probability here, but because it's free, but definitely we can see a pattern there. Okay, so it says Google Gemini 3 family. So basically I think it's searching for models that has like 1 million context. So we have Google Gemini 3 family, XAI Grok, Gwen, ByteDance might be pretty interesting, to be honest. Zhipu, Moonshot, Kimi, Minimax, Meta, and GPT. So we are getting somewhere. So it's correlating all the names, the animal names that were in the past on OpenRouter, I think. Yeah, on OpenRouter directly. Jackpot. Oh, let's see. Full public metadata, key forensic details. So created Unix so 2 days ago. Modality, text, image, video input narrows the field dramatically. Reasoning, default to max. Tokenizer, adder, Hugging Face ID, blah blah blah. Positioning, blurb. 10 points route usually reveals the hosting provider names behind the stealth slug. Okay, that's often the smoking gun. Let me pull it. Oh, where it is? Okay, so we are getting now the endpoints. We are getting the endpoints. It's doing a web search. API pricing, blah blah blah. The provider is masked. Yeah, obviously. Apps using it, Hermes agent. Let me. So probably it's trying to hack the OpenRouter or even Hermes, I guess, because it's searching for some details about the model. So I see a lot of Gemini here. So now think about labs. Greek letter usage. Okay, so we are using something else. We are using Chinese angle. So what if the lab is using a Chinese animal name in order to get us confused and think that it could be a Chinese model? Yeah, it might be pretty smart, to be honest. So provider name is fully masked, we know, yeah. Top consumer, oh, Hermes agent. Same model offered free unlimited on OpenCozen. Hacker news, targeted search, okay. Nothing for now, some web searching. Excellent. Now we are deep in signal territory. So we have hacker news, launch thread. Okay, business insider, nobody knows who made it. Benchmarks reportedly matching Sol. Okay, that's quite something to match Sol, as Sol is solid in my opinion. Let me mind the comments from Hacker News. Okay, crowd consensus leans Chinese origin. Heavy discussion of GLM. Yeah, basically my my research with DeepSeek was around, my results there was around a GLM version that has vision, because the current GLM 5.3 doesn't have vision, and DeepSeek says that maybe this is a version of GLM but with vision. We have like 8 minutes and 19 seconds into the research here. The thread is a gold mine, community forensics summary. So I see a lot of GLMs here. Size, knowledge cutoff oddity. So this is a good one. So knowledge cutoff oddity, unaware of DeepSeek V4 Pro, knows R1. That's really helpful, I guess. Now I have very strong evidence. Video token behavior matches GLM 5 version. Okay, that's benchmarks 80 on Deep SWA versus Fable. This is Ben doing benchmark with it. So now the leading theory, Zhipu vision variant. Yeah, so basically what I've got with DeepSeek, with the same thing here. But let's see if there is something more. So says all pieces are in. 2 more critical finds from the explainX piece. OpenRouter stealth codenames follow an animal plus alpha convention. So it's looking in the past. And both turn out to be Xiaomi Mimo. That's quite interesting. imagine having a Fable level or almost Fable level in a Xiaomi model. And now the math part. Let me set up a proper naive Bayes classifier over candidate labs with explicit. Yeah, so the model is doing some math now in order to get to know what's coming from. Oh, I think we have a response already. And it's nice that you can already see how it's working, and it's pretty solid in my opinion. So let's see if it's done. So we have a call here. So hard facts: OpenRouter API plus registry. So Slack provider, value stealth OX alpha on OpenRouter and OpenCode. Then inference OpenRouters is animal plus alpha stealth convention, and it's mostly GLM, created on August 20th, 3 days old, context 1 million and something, real 1 million, Google's signature number. Okay, modality, reasoning, and price doesn't matter, Bayesian scoring, blah blah blah, details. So full model: Zhipu Z.ai GLM 5 point something, which is probability of 98.5%, and Xiaomi is just 1.5. So it says that it might be something from Zhipu. Yeah, that's interesting. And let's see the conclusion. OX alpha is most plausibly Zhipu Z.ai GLM-family vision model, likely GLM 5.3 vision variant, or the next GLM generation preview. Wow, imagine being real and have like a GLM 5.3 vision, that it's actually better than a lot of closed source models. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, this is for today. I wanted to let you see how it's working, and how it's working like in real time, and see the output of it. I encourage you to try it because it's pretty powerful, and you know, the benchmarks are interesting. They guide us some way, in some ways, but you just need to try it, to give it tasks, to give it your code and see how it's working, and take it from there. So let's see. Hopefully it's a GLM model, and I'm pretty excited about it because it's pretty powerful, and we will see for sure better models coming from OpenAI and Anthropic, and even Gemini, hopefully, because yeah, the competition, it's really good for us, for the users, and also hopefully we'll have a better price for it, and so that you can use it more. So until next time, go and try the new stealth model. See ya.